Hello and welcome back to Pendor and our Ironman challenge. Now when we left off we actually did make it to 100,000 dinars and I'm going to be on my way to Brother Randolph in a very quick second. However, I have come across a battle between Inquisitor Rasmus and Farad Khan. Now here's the thing, Rasmus only has 65 remaining because let's see, well the Tashar have a massive amount of units here. So we are going to be able to take advantage of this. Hopefully, Rasmus at the end of this, because we have helped him in a battle against heretics beforehand, hopefully that's going to mean that we will still have a neutral relation with him, because he has had +4, I believe. We had +4 relation with him beforehand, and that is going to mean that we will have 0 now, because I would assume that we're going to lose 4 relation at least from engaging in this fight, and I'm just hopeful that we will be able to take him prisoner. If we can't take him prisoner, then I'll just deal with it, and we'll just look for another opportunity at some point in the future when he respawns. Thankfully, because the Inquisition doesn't really have a lot of units that field with shields, they usually don't have them, we are going to very easily be able to take care of them. I'm actually going to use my bow as well, because we're going to get some maybe easy experience. I'm not entirely sure about that. We're going to get maybe some proficiency, who knows, but hopefully we will. It seems like the Dashar are now starting to go in, which is infuriating to me, but oh well, never mind. Guess there's not much I can do about it, to be honest. We'll just try and get a couple of kills. Oh, nice headshot. Very good. Nice headshot right there. And we're going to hit some friendly troops, but that is to be expected. Nothing really to worry about though, because it is just Shah units and they're not really going to worry too much about me killing a couple of them. It sounds callous, I know. It sounds callous, but that's just how it is. They really don't care. They don't care about that kind of stuff. Anyway, we're going to try and get a couple of long-range kills. I'm actually hitting that cleric all the way from over here, or that battle brother, or whatever it is. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to kill him because my bow is just not good enough, or, well, my proficiency is just not good enough, perhaps. Otherwise... Oh, that was a headshot, if ever I saw one. Very nice indeed. I'm very surprised that I was able to do that. There's another battle brother dead. And any of them that we can get killed, that's all well and good, because that will make it a lot easier for me to get the next level. And that's exactly what I want. I want to try and get as many levels as possible from now. I mean, of course I was trying to get levels beforehand, but more so now because I have a lot of HP, I have a lot of survivability, and it is a lot easier for me to actually stay alive in these kinds of situations now. Even though I could still die from a javelin or from a crossbow bolt to the face, but I think we've shown in the previous episode, for example, that long range headshots, I can actually survive those, just about. And they don't do that much damage, but it really just depends on what kind of weapon it is. Because as I say, if it is a top tier crossbow or a thrown weapon from a Shadow Legion unit or a Snake Cult unit or something like that, we're probably going to end up, biting the dust. But we'll see. You never know. You never know. Maybe we'll be able to survive a little bit more. And that's it. There you go. That is the end of Erasmus. Hopefully we're going to see a capture here. Bear in mind, I do now have 6 in prisoner management. I did level that up in the previous episode. Let's see. Did he just escape? Yeah, did he? I don't know. I didn't see any message. Well, now I'm kind of disappointed. Well, we'll see. No, I think he definitely escaped. That is actually kind of a shame, to be honest. I was really very much hoping that we would be able to take him prisoner, but who knows? Maybe we'll be able to... No, I don't think so. I think that's already gone, so I guess that's it. Anyway, there are a couple of people here that we could take. The Salian Rogue Knight is pretty good. The... Marksman's okay. Scorpion Scion's pretty good as well. Ghazi Stalkers are fantastic. Seer Favorites are really good as well. Oh, it's so annoying whenever they give you such good units. It's really, really difficult. You know what? Let's just let these guys go, because they're going to take a bit of time. I still haven't spoken to this Empire Lady in Waiting, which is just terrible. I need to keep it though, because I need to speak to them for honor's sake. And that's going to be super good for us. We do have some Scorpion Scions, so maybe I should just let them go. Maybe. Well, let's just let those go. Okay, so we're going to see a favorite because they do become Doom Guides. Doom Guides are probably my second favorite unit in the game, if you can rescue them, because they are just so good. And unfortunately, we haven't had one level up just yet. And we've got 23 Ghazi Stalkers now. That's pretty insane. Anyway, that will be it. Alright, so I've arrived in Valenbray right here, and I don't seem to be able to find Brother Randolph, so I can assume that he's probably moved on, but there is a traveler here. Yeah, he's not upstairs either. So there is a traveler here. I will be able to speak to him and hopefully ask where Brother Randolph is. He's currently at Rain. I was literally right... that grinds my gears. Grinds my gears like no one's business. Okay, well, I'll be up there then. Ah, there we are. We finally caught up to him. Brother Randolph, you slippery individual. Anyway, let's sell our 2 prisoners that we have here, ask for some rumors, and I've got to remember to speak to lords every single time I see them and ask them for any particular events, because as far as I'm aware, that can actually improve the chances of unique spawns actually appearing. I know that I'm not entirely sure, because there's a bunch of different opinions about that, and I'm going to do it nevertheless just because it, well, if it helps or if it has a chance to help, then I think that's a good idea. Anyway, we're going to be speaking to this guy. Large pouch of diamonds. Show me where the hidden mines are located. That's 100,000. And do I have anything to sell? No, not really. I'm going to buy some food here just because I can, and then we'll see where the hidden mines are. And they're there. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is the worst position for them. And now here's the thing. There is something you can do. If you get a bad positioning for the mines, and you're not playing on realistic saving, so you're not playing on the same saving that I am, where it auto-saves after every single action you take, basically, then what you can do is you can quit without saving, and you can then speak to Brother Randolph again upon reloading, and then he may give you a different location. But personally, I have an inkling that he basically just gives you the closest location of the mine to where you currently are. So because we're in Rain, the closest location is here. There are, as far as I'm aware, 4 other locations for the mines, or 3 other locations, and I believe one is right down here in the desert south of Torba, and another one is in Empire territory, as far as I'm aware. I can't remember specifically where it is, though, so don't quote me on that. But yeah, I know about this one as well. Oh yeah, and I think there's also one all the way in the north as well, but I could be getting mixed up with the Jatu lands one, which we are currently headed towards. So we'll see how that goes. But this is not too good. This is not too good, because we're gonna go up here. Oh yeah, I need to speak to that Bacchus lady in waiting. Why do I always forget? Okay, so there we go. Give me some honor, thank you. And then we are going to run into a Jatu army, or Kuda the Ravager, or something like that. Actually, you know what? Let's take on some of these guys. It's been a while since we've actually faced the Jatu, hasn't it? So, oh wow, that's actually a lot. Wait. They actually have some Noldor. Let me not laugh. Okay, come on now. Let's do this. Okay, that's a lot of them. 177? Oh, I might have bitten off a bit more than I can chew here, fellows. This is, ooh, okay. Well, this is not good. This is not good at all. Okay, well, the best thing I can do is retreat back to the edge of the map and hope that they don't charge at me just yet. Right, okay, so this is a pretty decent location for us, and we're gonna get our infantry here, archers here, And our cavalry will go at the very front. We're going to do the horse wall because this is our... well, this is basically the only option we have, really, because we are having a significant problem with the environment. And the J2 are doing some good stuff right here. Let's spread out our infantry a little bit here because our horses need to get past. There we go. Okay, that's decent. Can you get by, please? That person on your mount right there, Ghazi Stalker, I think it is. Anyway, let's have a look at the army. Okay, yeah, so army is just doing this. Let's go around about here. Alright, are they going to charge yet? Okay, so let's do a little bit of something here. Let's dismount. Boom. And then we will start moving our cavalry back. And our infantry will stand around about here, intermingled with the horses. And I'm just going to fade a little bit back into the background here, because that's basically it's basically all I can do, really, you know, so it's probably the best way to go. And so the J2 are probably not going to be that successful with getting through the horse wall. As you can see, they are on the side there, so they are going to do a little bit of damage to us. Let's tell our cavalry and our infantry to charge in. I'm actually going to get off my horse here, because I don't want my horse to die while I'm on it, because that will theoretically cause it to become lame, and we really don't want that. Okay, so the best thing we can do now is just kind of try and focus on the various fellows that are in this area. Ugh, yeah, I was hopeful that I wouldn't get run down, but yeah, I guess that's alright. We've so far killed 65 of them, which is really, really good in actual fact, because just imagine all of these lancers being able to basically just murder you in every single way and not have any kind of reciprocation. It's going to be insane. So hopefully I will be able to close in on some of these. Ah, yeah, that's not good enough. There we go. Nice. Nice. That was good. Nice. Oh, there's level 25. Very good. Okay, I like that. I don't really mind about losing any of my units, by the way, either. I think personally my units are expendable at this point. I think that in general, if you're doing this kind of challenge and you're valuing your own life over anything else, which I think that's basically what you got to do in this kind of challenge, then it is just a cost. You know, it's just a cost you have to pay per battle. And I've kind of come to terms with that now, where I think, hey, you know what, this Svidsvein Huskar or Ravenstone Kierguard or even a Noldor Ranger, which we actually lost in this battle earlier, just now, that doesn't matter, you know, in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, okay, it's definitely going to help. But if you lose one, it really doesn't matter at all. And the overall victory is the main thing that we have to think about. And we have to be a bit careful about the last remaining units, because if they're horse archers, they'll give us the runaround and they'll be quite effective at it. So we're just going to hold position and kind of consolidate ourselves a little bit here, try to prevent ourselves from getting drawn into a battle that we can't potentially win. Oh, no, never mind. It seems like they only have on-foot units or infantry/archers now, so that should be pretty easy. I can't wait until we get a better shield, to be honest. That's going to be really fun. Let's try and shoot a couple of these guys. Brigand's dead, nice. No, Highwayman's dead, nice. Okay, yeah, we've got to be a bit careful about these guys as well. I kind of took a bit of a chance there, doing a little bit of damage with my bow, but I kind of want to improve my proficiency. It's really difficult to increase my proficiency at the moment, mainly because I'm not using it that much. And I'm certainly not using it as much as I should be. But there you go. Nice. Nice victory for us right there. Now bear in mind that no matter how many units we would have lost here, as long as we gain the overall victory, the rescued prisoners are going to be enough to give us everything we require, basically. So it's really, really good. Okay, so anything here that I really want to take? I guess I'll take this, take this, take this, and I won't take anything else. Wait a minute. I still have some space. We've got to be really careful about the space. Okay, so anyone else need anything? No, that's absolutely fine. Okay, so this is exactly the reason why we did this, of course. And we've got some Ravenstone Rangers, Maiden Cavalry. I'll take the Maiden Cavalry and the Knights. Ravenstone Rangers are pretty good. Larian Sentinels. Ooh, yes. Let me take some of those. They're really nice too. And what else do we have here? Cavalry is pretty decent. Salian Cavalry is pretty decent, but not the best. So if it's the only cavalry you can get, then it's okay. What else do we have? I was hoping for something more than this, but okay. I'll take some Ravenstone Highlanders just to round it off. I don't think I've missed any others. I don't seem to have missed anything else that I really want, so we'll just capture the rest, and there we go. So we're back up to full strength here, and now we can continue onward. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Not too bad. I don't think we handled that too badly. Maybe could have gone a little bit better in some ways, but I think we did all right. Okay, so I've leveled up. So as I said to you before, probably a good idea for me to spec into agility, and then get another point in riding skill. Isn't it? It probably is a good idea to do that, because then what we can do is we can spend 50,000 at Ravenstern, get a medium pouch of diamonds, go to Sarlian and get our amazing horse. You know that amazing horse? The horse that requires 9 in riding skill. So it's either that, or I spec into intelligence, gain 2 skill points, and then spec into horse archery. Or what else? Power strike. That's it. Or trainer, I guess. But trainer is not exactly necessary. Or I could spec into leadership. Leadership is also pretty good because it does reduce troop wages, and it also allows you to command 10 more troops, which is actually kind of nice. So it's either me riding a slightly better horse when I'm already riding a Noldor horse, or gaining 10 more troops, which is actually kind of useful. Yeah, we're going to do that. And then we're also going to start leveling. We're not going to start leveling our horse archery. I think I'm just going to leave horse archery at 0, because in the grand scheme of things, if I am being chased by a lot of units, you know, that's probably going to be a death anyway. I don't know whether it's going to make that much difference. I could go for athletics. Let's go for some athletics. Why not? I think that might make more sense, because we are starting to fight a little bit more on foot, and when we enter sieges, and if my horse dies, then that's going to be the best idea. All right, so maybe that's good. Maybe it was bad. I don't really know. I'm kind of a little bit dubious now, because I have so many things that I can spec into. That's not usually the case for me, so it's a bit weird. Anyway, let's speak to this guy. Fair wind to you, bro. What brings you to the mines of Al-Aziz? Forgive me, I found a map to this location and traveled here to explore it. Who are you, and what are you and that crazy old man doing here? I have been called by many names over the years. I think you can call me Hamidaron. Yes, Hamidaron. Yes, that seems to fit well, doesn't it? What am I doing here? Well, I am waiting for a customer. Are you a customer? Well, I guess if that is your name, it fits. What do you sell? Right, so there you go. This is what we have in our inventory right now. We have a Qualis gem and a gold bar, and we're going to be taking the rune bow. Now here's the thing, if I was not doing an Ironman challenge, I would take the rune axe right now, but because we're doing Ironman, and I think having a ranged weapon that is actually decent is important, I'm gonna take the rune bow. There we go. Fantastic. Alright, so this is the guy that we, as you can see, do not equip the item, keep in the inventory for the time being. So we need a Qualis gem, and we also need some wine. And I believe he also needs another thing, doesn't he? I think he also needs a pouch of diamonds, a large pouch of diamonds. So we need a lot of cash. And what's the best way to get cash? Well, making some money in tournaments. That's basically the best thing that I can do, I suppose. And we will actually, you know what? Should we fight some more? Should we fight some more Jatu? I'm kind of like, oh yeah, let's fight some more Jatu and potentially die every single time. Oh, there's Warlord Zolkar. Another Jatu army. That's nice of them. Okay, let me just run away real quick. 3.6, 2.4. Yeah, there's no way that he can catch up to me. That's perfectly fine. But yeah, Warlord Zolkar being here is kind of bad. Because he is not exactly difficult to kill. And if he's not going to be in any area that can actually attack him, so for example, not in the vicinity of some faction, and he's just running around Jatu lands all the time, he's not going to be that useful. So I'm wondering what I should do. Oh, it seems like there's a Jatu army over there, and these guys are running away. Let's see if I can actually get Warlord Zolkar to chase me a little bit. Yeah, he's actually following me. Come on. Come on. I'm a little bit slower than you. Come on, let's do this. Well, I'm actually not slower than him, but I'm trying to make myself seem like I am. Okay, let's see if I can maybe... That's the thing. I don't want him to get killed by a Noldor unique spawn, because if a Noldor... Oh, look at that. Wolfbode has actually reappeared. That's hilarious. Yeah, I could probably fight Wolfbode if he has about 300, 400 units and probably win. But we'll see. Maybe I can find him again. Oh, this is problematic. I've just noticed that I'm actually getting cornered right here. Yeah. Anyway, the point is that if I were to get Warlord Zolkar in a situation where he would be attacked by a Noldor spawn, I would not be able to get a Qualis Gem from him, because if a unique spawn is in combat with a Noldor Lord, you're not going to be able to get anything from it, because he will just escape. Whoever is fighting the Noldor Lord will just escape every single time. And that is obviously because the developers did not want people to abuse the fact that the Noldor are so extremely good, and it's really easy to, you know, it's really easy to do that. Okay, so we're going to try and lure Wolfbode into POINSBRUK here. And I didn't even mean to join this battle. Oh dear. I was actually just wanting to rest up a little bit. Okay, never mind. 723 against 828. Let's see what we can do. I have my strange rune bow. Bear in mind that this guy is really quite bad against archers. So let's see if I can maybe... Whoa, that's a lot of damage. That's actually a lot of damage from the strange rune bow. Pretty happy that we've got some nice damage here. Okay, let's try and get some proficiency. Yeah, there we go. This is the first time that we've actually been in a proper siege. So this is going to be kind of fun. Yes, more headshots, all the time headshots. And we'll see what we can do here. I'm not entirely sure if we're going to be able to gain a Qualis Gem from fighting him here. But if we significantly wound him and then follow him around when he's actually injured, we might have a good chance of it. Because I've never done this before. This is a first time for me, going in here and trying to defeat him in a siege. Didn't really want to do it, to be honest, but I guess we'll try it out and see how it goes. Oh, look at this. You can actually access your inventory. Oh, that's amazing. Look at that. So I can just actually get some more arrows. That's really cool. Really cool how they've done that. Didn't think you could do that before. So maybe that's a new feature or something, but anyway, let's just continue getting some headshots right here. Really, really pleased about this. And what great timing. Strange rune bow and then a siege that requires me to use a bow primarily. Awesome. Really nice. Okay, so these guys are absolutely getting murdered. There's literally nothing they can do about it either. There are a lot of Bear Claw Berserkers, bear that in mind though. They have about 86 of each, which is really quite powerful. So if we can just murder all of those, we should have a decent time. But if we can't, we're going to get overrun and killed really, really quickly. Can I get my other arrows back? No, that's 0. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Guess I'll just put them back on anyway. And can I find some more? Reinforcements. Oh, hello. Yes. Can you shoot more into the wall, please? No, it's not going to work. Alright, well, let's just continue to shoot a couple. Yeah, I should really have some spare arrows in my inventory to make that a little bit more effective. Because as far as I'm aware, that was not possible before. And you weren't able to actually get additional arrows in a siege like that. You could get them by building a blacksmith, I think? Maybe that's not in this mod. Not entirely sure. But the point is that defenders... Oh, there we go. We got some new arrows. Yes, fantastic. There we go. Yeah, so periodically, apparently, we are going to be gaining additional arrows. And that is literally just due to the blacksmith, I think. It seems like that is actually in this mod. So that is really, really cool. That means that we can just literally just stand here and have a grand old time. Leveling up my proficiencies, getting a huge amount of experience in the process. And I've killed so many so far, I'm actually really surprised I haven't leveled up yet, again. I think I would have expected me to level up pretty quickly, considering I'm killing Bearclaw Berserkers, Mist Mountain Shaman, and all kinds of other relatively high tier units. But apparently not. Apparently not. How's my proficiency doing? It's at 200 and something now. Okay, well, I will just continue to I will continue to just loot a couple of arrows here and there. Oh, it's just so nice that they don't have any ranged units. It seems like they have no ranged units in the battle at the moment. So I'm just literally able to shoot with no fear whatsoever. Kind of crazy. There's some more arrows. Take that, thank you. And I'm wondering when we're going to get more. I think maybe 2 minutes. I think it's 2 minutes that it takes for you to get another batch of arrows. Don't quote me on that. As I say, this is kind of a new experience for me because I've not really ever been resupplied like this. So that's kind of cool. Let's just try and shoot that guy. There we go. Nice headshot. And I guess I'll just wait. Guess I'll just wait and see what happens. So we've so far eliminated 300 of the enemy's units, and I'm not entirely sure if we can eliminate any more. I've got 59 kills so far, which is actually kind of surprising. I hadn't even looked at that until now. Let's try and get a couple of kills this way. Maybe until they restore my arrows. Let's try and kill a couple. I've got to be careful here. I've got to be really careful because if I get hit once, it's probably going to do a massive amount of damage. And so I'm not going to just stand there and just randomly slash away like I would normally, because of course the odds of me taking more damage and dying are quite high here. So there's more arrows. There we go. Actually wondering if I... Oh, look at that. There's another chest down there. That's actually kind of amazing that they've put chests all over the place. That is really nice of them, actually. Well, now I'm not sure what to do, to be honest. I guess I should just wait, huh? I guess I just have to wait and just see what happens. Oh, there we go. There we go. Got some more arrows. Fantastic. Yes. Let's continue shooting. Nice. Oh, I'm really enjoying this. I am very much enjoying this. It is a rarity that I get into such a dominant position where we can literally just do whatever we want and we don't have to really worry about being killed. Crazy. Obviously, I do have to be a bit careful because there are still danger enemies on the opponent's side. Oh, I hit a friendly troop, so sorry. That was the first time I did that, at least. Okay, so there we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. Last kill of the siege. Was that the last kill of the siege? Oh, there's actually someone down there, by the looks of things. Down below. And they seem to be either stuck or wanting to kill someone, but there is a rogue Blackheart Knight that is currently wanting to kill them, so that's absolutely fine. And that is it. Look at that. 481 units have been eliminated. Wow. 84 renown. Wow. Okay. Give me that renown. Yes, I like it. Okay, so we actually lost a lot of units right there. I was actually not anticipating losing so many of my own units, but we'll see. Okay, so the enemy has been forced to retreat, as I thought. Okay, so that means this is really good. Now, Wolfboat is probably not going to go back in there, I would assume. So look at him. Look at him. He has literally no units that can do anything. He's got just 2 Bearclaw Berserkers. We've got to wait for him to restore himself. What I'm going to do... Don't go back in there, man. Don't go back in there. It's a death sentence. You want to follow me. You want to follow me. Let's have him get hypnotized a little bit, shall we? You want to follow me and you want to come over here. You want to come up to the mountains. And you don't want to besiege POINSBRUK again. That's not a good idea. You want to come up over here and... oh, you don't want to kill that... Yes, yeah, run. Why are you doing this? Oh, he's dead. Never mind. He's going to die relatively soon. The vassal, which is actually kind of good. Oh, and there's a Jatu army and a Mettenheim expeditionary force. We probably want to make Wolfbode come over here so that they don't kill each other. Because here's the thing. I'm not entirely sure on the documentation about this, but unique spawns need to be above either 15 HP as a raw value, or they need to be above 15% HP. I'm not entirely sure which is correct, but I tend to try and be on the side of caution in this regard, so I try to do both, basically. I try to have them be above 15% at least, and then go into a battle with them. Can you follow me? Yes, continue following, continue following. My people are restoring themselves thanks to Anson's surgery skill, and hopefully we'll be able to get him. We didn't get Rasmus, unfortunately, so this is going to be my next opportunity to do so. And I've got 32,000 dinars, so I should have a pretty easy time of getting another large pouch of diamonds, and then we need another Qualis gem, and we need some wine, and that should be enough for the upgraded rune bow. And then we'll have a sapphire rune bow, and that's going to be really amazing. So I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so Alyssa did level up here, so let's get her another point in, I think, horse archery, so that she can actually throw her weapons really, really well. And we have leveled up as well, so let's actually do that. All right, so as I said, we do need 9 in writing skill, but I'm still leaning towards doing something a little bit different. So we're probably going to go intelligence once again. And I will level up my power strike or my athletics. I think I'll level up my power strike now because we are starting to get into territory where I actually do need to do some damage in melee, even if it is just a little bit. Okay. He's at 13%. He's so slow, isn't he? Yeah, he's really, really slow. Okay, so I'm going to hope to just get him to 15%, and then we'll attack him. All right, here we go. We're going to be going in and fighting Wolfbode, and he's at 17% or 18% at the moment, and that's basically the best I could do. So we kind of ran out of space, and this is kind of like a really, really good position in my opinion in terms of the environment that we can fight him on. As you can see, look at this environment, just insane. Wow, this is going to be really good. Hopefully we'll be able to do this. I am thinking I'm going to get off my mount actually, because it is just going to be absolutely pointless for me to stay on this. So I think that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to get off, and we're going to just have my infantry here, cavalry, archers there, cavalry all the way down there. And we'll just do the horse wall again, but I personally don't think that the horse wall will make any difference in this situation, because we are at such a high elevation. Where is he actually coming from? Oh, he's coming from over there. Oh, that's actually not so good. Oh, well. I guess we can't really do much about it. I guess we'll just have to try and rely on our ranged characters as much as possible, especially considering they are slowing down as they come around the corner here. We're going to tell our infantry to charge in now just to deal with the various units that are nearby here, and I think we'll be fine. I think that this is going to be okay. Wolfbode has been knocked unconscious now, so let us not die. And that is all we need to do, basically. I'm being very careful here as well, by the way. I'm not taking out my bow that much because of obvious reasons. Let's try and take out that guy. My bow has pretty awful accuracy at the moment, so it is giving me a pretty large reticule, and that's kind of difficult to use. But, yeah, I'm doing okay. I mean, we did all right in the siege, didn't we? You know, we got quite a few kills as a result of that. Yes, yes, let's get some hits. Alyssa, what are you doing here? Come on. Okay, so let's actually tell my infantry to come back now because we are receiving more reinforcements from the opponent. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to tell everyone to come back here. Going to go back into third person as well. And these guys are going to come back. They have 110. They've already got 156. They had 325, as far as I'm aware. 325. So we've basically killed just under half of their units. And they are going to be running at us with some severely depleted power now. And that's going to be really good for us. So I'm hopeful that we'll have a good time. Yeah, I gotta be careful here. Can't really afford to take any damage whatsoever. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to move our forces up here. And we are going to move them into the path of these horse archers, who are moving very slowly, admittedly. Look at this. They're moving very, very slowly. And this is hopefully going to result in their deaths. And maybe... I need some more athletics. Athletics would definitely have helped me right there, but oh well. Never mind. Power strike's okay. Yeah, maybe I should have gone for athletics. Oh well. Never mind. Okay, so let's get my people to actually charge in now, because we've got everyone in like a really small death ball right here. And I think that this is going to be my best opportunity to eliminate these units, at least. If I can. Wow. Yeah. This sword, without being on a horse, is really good when you hit the head. But when you hit anything else, it doesn't really do that much damage. There we go. Just need a little bit more of a swing. Proper swing, you know? It's going to make more difference. Okay, so yeah, 226, look at that. And there are a couple that have routed as well, because we have just destroyed their morale in almost every way. And this is going very well indeed. Very, very well indeed. So we're not going to go down there. We're not going to go down and join them right now. We do have a couple of people with crossbow bolts still. That is exactly the reason why you want to have a combination of, you know, two ranged units. You want to have crossbows and you also want to have arrows, because it does make all the difference in your longevity in a lengthier battle. So your crossbows are going to be able to do massive amounts of damage over time in comparison to being extremely quick at dealing damage, like archery is. There we go, nice, good damage. And we'll take some arrows, just in case, you never know. And I believe that's actually it. I don't think they have any more for us, and they have just Mist Mountain Raiders, and that's all. And after this, Wolfbode could potentially be another prisoner for us. And this is what I mean. Wolfbode is so, well, I don't want to say easy, but he is kind of easy, isn't he? He is a little bit easier than you'd expect, especially if you get him into a siege like that. I mean, really, that's kind of crazy. So there you go. Nice. Only 2 enemies remaining. And I'm actually wondering whether I can snipe them. Can I snipe that guy with 3 arrows? Gonna say no. Never in a million years. But there you go. That's really nice. But as you could see there, the horse wall, not really that effective in comparison to how it did before, because this terrain coming up here and having to go all the way around because they were horse archers, that really didn't do them any favors. Absolutely no favors whatsoever. They were able to just get cut and shred up by all of our arrows and bolts streaming towards them. So there you go. Another 33 renown for us. Wolfbode was wounded. Let's see if he's going to get taken prisoner. Oh. Never mind. I guess we're not going to get him taken prisoner then. Or we might. I'm not entirely sure. Because I've never really had I've never really had this situation that often, especially with a unique spawn. Huh. I'm kind of a bit dubious now. I hope that we will get to take him prisoner, or he's just going to survive now because of this, but we'll see. These are very easy to kill, as you can see. Not too bad at all. And they seem to be horse archers a little bit, so that's kind of annoying, but we'll take them down, no problem at all here. Yeah, there's a couple right here. And there you go. Alright, so I'm just going to show you my settings real quick, just so you can actually see what's going on there, just to show you that everything is exactly the same, as always. And let's see. Okay, let's see. Is he going to... Yes! Oh, now I have the opportunity, once I get a Qualis gem from him, to be able to get a rune bow. Get a rune bow. Get an upgraded rune bow. That is insane. Let's just recruit all of those at once. There we go. Wow. Really surprised I was able to take him prisoner again for a second time. That's crazy. Okay. So, yeah, we are going to speak to him straight away. And I will accept a Qualis gem for your freedom. Almost immediately. Please come back soon, Wolfbode. And with that, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.